They said it was safe to drink. Then they found PFAS, perfluoroalkyl substances, in 85% of the Australian population and 98% of the US population. In breast milk, they're frequently finding these chemicals that at levels known to exceed the children's drinking water guidelines. They're in your blood right now. The question is, where did they come from? A 2025 study from the University of New South Wales tested tap water from 32 different locations and found 31 different PFAS chemicals in the water supply, including compounds that were never previously detected in any of the drinking water supply. Not overseas, not in industrial wastelands, Sydney. Your tap right now. I'm Nicole Bijlsma. I'm a building biologist and have a PhD in environmental health. And for the past 25 years, I've been walking into the homes of families who can't figure out why they keep getting sick. PFAS, or polyfluoroalkyl substances, are a family of more than 4,700 man-made chemicals. They were used since the 1950s to make things non-stick, waterproof, stain-resistant, and fire-retardant. They're in non-stick cookware, food packaging, stain-resistant furniture, textiles, clothing, even cosmetics, and especially firefighting foam, which is how they got into the water supply around military bases and the airport. They're called forever chemicals because they don't break down in the environment or in your body. Once they're in your blood, they stay there for a very long time because their half-life is 3 to 5 years, some taking even longer. So what does the science say about what they do to us? These chemicals don't just contaminate our water, they disrupt the hormonal signals. The international agencies include International Agency for Research on Cancer, the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry, and the US EPA have linked PFAS with multiple health issues, including cancers. In 2023, PFOS was classified as a Group 1 known carcinogen. They disrupt the thyroid and prevent the conversion of T4 to T3, competing with thyroid hormones at the receptor level. They also elevate blood cholesterol and uric acid. They also are an obesogen, which they contribute to weight gain and insulin resistance. They suppress the immune system, and in children, they've been found to delay development, lower birth weight, early puberty, delayed menarche in girls, and disrupt sperm production. The annual health-related costs of PFAS across Europe is estimated to be up to 84 billion euros, and that figure is likely to be an underestimate because it only accounts for a handful of the known effects. We've known for decades that PFOS and PFOA were dangerous, so regulators phased them out and industry replaced them with newer short-chain versions, what we refer to as regrettable substitutions. Unfortunately, these are also persistent and turning up in our water supply. So we're running a permanent catch-up game against an industry that's not required to prove safety before use. So what can you do? Here are 3 things I suggest you do to reduce your PFAS load. First, and most important, is to filter your water. Not every filter will remove PFAS. You need to either use a reverse osmosis system or a very high quality activated carbon block filter that is certified. Check this certification through the watermark. I've linked resources in the description. Number 2, give blood or even better, plasma. Donate plasma. A randomised controlled trial in Australian firefighters showed that plasma and blood donation meaningfully reduced serum levels of PFAS. Number 3, binders. Bile acid sequestrants, particularly cholestyramine and cholesevelam, were originally developed to lower cholesterol, but they also accelerate PFAS elimination from the body. A recent 2025 clinical trial in Sweden showed cholestyramine increased fecal PFOS excretion by 23-fold in 1 week. Emerging evidence also suggests that gut bacteria, such as the Bacteroides species, can also absorb and trap PFAS in the gut, facilitating fecal elimination. So an important suggestion is to have soluble fibre daily in your diet because fibre is also a binder. In another post, I will go much deeper into where the PFAS is hiding in your home, food packaging, cookware, clothing, cosmetics, and household dust. So in essence, get a filter or your body will become that filter. Once you know, you can't unknow. Subscribe because research exists. It's just not being told.